Hey everyone, wanted to finish up that first video with a part 2. So we were working on IXL level T3, which is expressing decimals as both word form and standard form. So remember everyone, a word form decimal is literally using words. So right here the words, if we can read this, we should be able to write it. It says 8 and 9/10. Remember, 8, then it has followed by the word 9. The and, right here, the and is a decimal. So we know it's going to be 8. We write my 8 there, followed by and then we see 9/10. So if we're stuck on where the 9/10 go, kids and parents, I recommend going back to your place value chart and thinking about, okay, here's the 8, here is the and, here's the 9/10 right here. So we know the 9 is going to go in the 10th place, which is directly to the right of the decimal. So let me close my thing here. We should write in 8 and 9/10, submit it, and we're good to go. So we'll keep working through a few of these. So it says 3 and 4/10. We have 3 as the whole number, and is a decimal, and again it says 4/10. Looking back at our place value chart, we know that the 4/10 is, this is the 4, here is the 10th place, there's 3, so it should look like 3.4, but as 4th graders we read that number as 3 and 4/10, not as 3.4. Okay, let me skip ahead to the next level, a little higher level. So we have 8 and 9/10, 8 and 9/10. I'm looking for one here that has hundredths. Hey, there we go. So we have 1 and 93 hundredths. So back to our place value chart for a moment. Let me clear it off. So we have 1 and. So we know we have the 1 and. So there's the 1 in the ones place right there. Here's the and. Now the number said 93 hundredths. So all I'm going to write, guys and gals, is I'm going to write 93. Now the reason this says 93 hundredths, this number right here, these two digits together say 93, and the digit in the farthest right place value is in the hundredths place. Therefore, we say that as 93 hundredths. So back to my IXL screen, 1 and 93 hundredths. Okay, we submit it, and we are good to go. Same thing. Think about the next one. 3 and. The first thing, think about what you should type first. 3 and. Now we have that 44, and it's telling us hundredths place. So we go back to our place value chart for a moment. Let me clear it off. Adjust my pen size a little bit. So we have 3 and it says 44 hundredths. So we know it says hundredths, so our digit farthest right has to be in the hundredths place. So we're going to say 3. Here's our and right here. 44 hundredths. So we're going to write the 44 right here. And the farthest digit to the right is in the hundredths place. Therefore, the number is 3 and 44 hundredths. 3 and 44 hundredths. Now, here's a common mistake students make is, let's say instead they write 3 and they write the 44 over here like this. Well, this number right here is not 3 and 44 hundredths. This number right here is 3 and it's still 44, but look at the number, the digit farthest right. It's in the thousandths place. So this number actually would be 3 and 44 thousandths. And this is a number you will see in 5th grade. 4th grade, most of our numbers will fall to the hundredths place. Now, I will say some of the IXL levels you are practicing will introduce thousands, so if you're feeling like those are a little bit of a struggle, shoot me an email or a message and we'll work it out, okay? Submit. All right, and then we're back to tenths. So 9 and 4/10. So we do 9 and 4/10. Okay, now one other number that might pop up, I want to show you real quick so we can wrap up our video. Let's say the number is 2 and 7 hundredths. Well, if I look here, if I put the 7 there, that's 2 and 7/10. That's not 2 and 7 hundredths. A lot of students try to fix that by just putting a 0 there. Well, that's not 2 7/100ths, that's 2 70/100ths. I want 2 7/100ths. So here's how you fix that, guys and gals. You put 2, and it says 7/100ths. Well, I'm going to put a 7 in the hundredths place. Well, wait a minute, we've got this gap here. What can we use to fill the gap? Well, we can use a 0 in a number like this to say 2 7/100ths. Now, the idea is, think about when you wrote a number like this, 305. There is a gap between the 300 and the 5, and what do we use in that scenario? We still use a 0 to fill it in, and we don't say anything about the tens in that scenario. Same thing here. We don't say 2 0 7/100ths. We just call it 2 7/100ths. Okay. Now, wrapping up our lesson for today, part 2, focusing on levels T1 and T2, working on word form, standard form, and models for decimals. Give them a shot, kids. If you're running into some problems, have your parents shoot me a message in Dojo, an email, and we can work through some of those problems. Remember, the goal is 90 on each of these lessons. There'll be a check later this week. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong things right here. There'll be a check later this week on how to see how much you remember from this. So we'll be looking for that coming soon. Just another plug for our website for 4th grade here. On our weekly work schedule, you'll find the lessons right here, as well as the weekly quiz or weekly activity, plus the place failure chart today. All right, y'all, have a good day, and keep on working hard.